welcome to May's Lug Life. I'm May, and this is my first impression video of the brand new Super Coupe Convertible Crossbody bag. Love the name. The name is so much fun to say. Super Coupe is just fun to say. Okay, so before I go on, I actually have really bad allergies today. So if you hear me sneezing, or if my nose gets a little bit pluggy, or if something, anyway, whatever. My nose is crazy itchy. It's a little bit drippy. I've taken stuff. I'm just hoping it kicks in at some point. But I just want to do this video because I'm not going to have time to do it later. So I was going to wait till my allergy pills kicked in. But you know what? I'm not going to have time later. So I just thought I'd do this now. So anyway, so here it is. So Super Coupe. Good name. Very cute to say. But I got to tell you, I'm picky about when people use the word super. So if it's going to be super, it better be able to fold my laundry or something, cook my meals, I don't know, take the trash out. Super Coupe, it better be Swiss Army knife in there, because for $82, like I said, it better be able to do at least those things. So, without further ado, actually, before I go on, those of you who maybe are on Facebook, I don't know if anyone has read, but early this morning when I read Facebook, it looked like, because this is a QVC sort of equivalent pricing that you see there, the $64, it's apparently earlier today on the Canadian site, you could have got it for, I think, 33% off as opposed to 21%. And then Lug took the whole thing down. So I've only been able to click on this today now. I've been trying to click on it all afternoon, and it just keeps coming up as it doesn't exist. So this product just didn't even exist at all. Whenever I clicked on the Canadian equivalency thing, it just kept saying there was no page, that this page didn't exist. So this is the first time I'm looking at it, because I haven't been able to access it. But it looks like what they've done is they've adjusted the price so that it's only 21% off, because I think what happened was earlier today, the people who were able to log on got it for what Lug knew was the equivalent of what Lug was offering it for on QVC for American customers, which I guess ended up being around 33% off. However, Lug completely forgot that they were having another sale today on the entire website, because apparently it's National Handbag Day. Today is Monday, October the 10th. By the way, it's Thanksgiving in Canada, so happy Thanksgiving to everyone. But I think they forgot that because it's National Handbag Day, there's an extra coupon code, I think it's handbag15, that gives you an extra 15% off the entire website, which meant that anybody who was Canadian, who was looking at their coupe that was already 33% off, could, when they checked out, get an extra 15% off, which I think brought it down to like 47 some change, $47, $48, which, by the way, would have been a really good price. It would have been a reasonable price to get for a sale, and I probably would have gotten two. So there were a few very lucky Canadian lug nuts who got up really early and, you know, checked out really early and got their coupon code and their discount. And then I think after that, for the rest of the afternoon, Canadians couldn't even access this product because I think they were trying to make this change. And they finally adjusted the price so that I guess when you get the 21%, and then when you go to checkout with the coupon code handbag15, now it becomes the same price as what the American sort of equivalent was, or the QVC equivalent was, I think. So anyway, so there we go. So now I'll be honest with you, if Lug had just left it, I can guarantee you more Canadians would have bought, more. Like I said, I probably would have bought two. Easily. Just because there's a couple of colors here, I'm like, I don't have a coupe in those colors yet. I would probably get a Super Coupe for 40 some odd dollars Canadian. But at 63 something with, you know, yeah, it's not worth it. Especially with tax and all that, with the shipping, forget it. So, let's go through the colors. So very quickly, let's see here. This has got to be metallic pearl. Yep. And I guess, can we see the interior? Hang on. Is that it? Is that the pearl? Yes, that's the pearl. Okay. So that's the, what is it, abstract fern? And then there's, whoops, metallic walnut. And, oh, the boho. I love the boho. So that's the internal print on that one. Black. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So now I would have liked a metallic black. Just saying. Like if they've got the two metallics, that would have been cool in metallic black. Just saying. All right. And then boho floral black, which has whatever that print is. Sparkles, sprinkles. Okay, bright florals, cute in a coupe. I've been waiting for this print to be in a coupe for a long time. So now let's see here. Buffalo check red, small. Oh, small. Ugh. Okay. So now I love buffalo check red. I'm a huge fan of buffalo check red. I can't even tell you how many things I have in buffalo check red. I don't like the buffalo check red small. I think it's too small, and I think it's too generic and not interesting. I have to tell you, I love buffalo check red, even in this version, like in the world. But Lug sort of lugified it and gave it that little extra something, and they gave it a little bit more texture, they gave it a little bit more warmth, they gave it a little bit more, and I actually love the print. I have tons of it. And it doesn't even look bad in smaller items. I thought it would, but then it's not like bang over the head buffalo check. It gives you that hint of it, and the same color, and the same sort of feeling of it, without it being boom, boom, boom. It is little checks all over the place. So I'll be honest with you, I am a huge buffalo check fan. I will not be buying anything in the buffalo check red small, which in some ways I'm very happy about, because that means I don't have to spend more money. But the sad thing is, I have a feeling this is now the new print for buffalo check red, and that makes me sad, because that means other things in the future that I might like that does come in this, I won't be wanting, because I'm not liking this print. But let's look at the interior. Okay, so that's cool. Butterfly gray, a very fan favorite, and I'm assuming it's the same. Whoops. Yeah. And let's see here, camo taupe, which I'm assuming, oh, very gender neutral, very good, well done. Crimson large dot, interior is exact same. Oh, flourish blue, this is my first time seeing this color. Okay, what's the interior? Oh, it's one of my favorites. It's Dragonfly Multi. I love this print. I actually have a coupe in that print. One of the original ones. I don't love this exterior print. And it's not... Oh, it's such a cute... Okay, you know what? The colors are really nice. I love the colors. I love this blue. I don't mind the colors at all. I think this just reminds me of a bag that old people used to carry when I was a kid. I think this is the kind of print that you would see on like old lady stuff, and I think that's why I don't like it. I'm just one of these people who, if I see something, it reminds me of something I didn't like, or something that was something that was, I guess, dated at one point in my life, then I sort of have an aversion to it. So there's nothing wrong with this when I think about it. Like I like that color blue. I like the white. I have nothing against the print, but for some reason I'm reminded of stuff from the 70s, and I feel like I'm thinking about ladies in the 70s, and I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. So all right, so there we go. So that is unfortunate, because I do love that interior. And I do love blues, but again, you know what, I'm really glad that I don't have to buy another one. Heather gray. Oh, and it's got the love stripe black on the interior, which I do love. Ocean blue, which I do like, actually looks very cute in this. And is that different? That looks a little bit different, because I think the interior of this print used to be like where it was white, or where it's white. I think it used to be more creamy, like it had a slight ivory tinge to it. And I also remember that for some reason that print had a sheen. So maybe it just doesn't show in this photo, like maybe the lighting is different, but this looks like they've tweaked it, because I think the interior of this used to have, like where the blues are, it would be a little bit more tealy and a bit more greeny. And then, like I said, the white, where the white is, it used to be more almost like a cream or an ivory or something like that. So I would like to see this bag in real life, to see if it's just lighting, or if they've actually tweaked that print. Not that I don't like this, I'm just curious. Okay, Paws Navy, which I love, is one of my favorite interiors. Look how cute that is. And then, they got the Christmas one. So pine ornaments teal. Okay, so it looks like maybe Lug is going to be doing new Christmas prints every year, which I'm fine with. Because last year it was the snowflake navy. Oh, that's kind of cute. And this little string of lights. I think it was lights black or something like that, which I have. this year they're doing this one, the pine ornaments teal and the snowman with trees. So these are the two Christmas offerings this year. Now, I'm not sure if I love this print. Yeah, I think I like the print. I think I just don't like the colors. The colors are very not traditionally Christmas, and it doesn't look like Christmas. So if I were to walk into a Christmas party wearing this, my outfit wouldn't match. So if I was going to like okay, this is a rude thing for me to say. I don't know how to say this. The Christmas prints, which I love, don't get me wrong. I actually do like Christmas prints, but they do kind of scream ugly Christmas sweater to me, in that they're kind of a little over the top. They're, a little kitschy. I mean, they're not ugly. How do I say it without being mean? Because I actually like these prints. Don't get me wrong. I love these prints, but I like them. Like if I had them like in wrapping paper or something, it would be I'd like them the same. But anyways, the point is, this is, I think, very ugly Christmas sweater. But in like that, like genuinely ugly Christmas sweater. So I think I like the print, just not the colors. And I know there are some people who love Christmas print, but not in Christmas colors because it's too cliche. So I think if you're one of those people, you're going to love this print. You're going to love this bag because it's Christmas motif, kind of Christmas colors in that light teal. Kind of gives you that sort of sky. But if you're into Christmas, more traditional colors and more traditional motifs, yeah, this one's not going to be for you. So not for me. Oh, let's look at the interior. Did I see that one yet? Aw, that's so sad and so boring. That's the one thing about the Christmas ones that they do, that the interiors are boring. So even last year, I was so sad. The interiors of the Snowflake Navy was really boring. The interior of the lights was really boring. It was, oh, hang on. That's different. That's that bandana print, I think, which is so much more interesting than the one that they were offering last year, which I think was the same interior as the camo taupe, but in like white and navy as opposed to the taupe there. Okay, let's look at the snowman trees. Oh, wait. See, okay. They made a brand new interior for this print. And look at how cute that is. That is, see, that's Christmas, and it matches the outside, it coordinates. Why didn't they do this? So this is my point. If they're going to do it for this, why could they not have done that for the other Christmas prints? That's all I'm saying. Like, it didn't, obviously they went to the trouble of doing this one. It took some effort, but it wasn't a ton of effort. And it's so much cuter. Like now, like I wasn't a massive fan of this print because it's black. Let's put it this way. It's black. There's nothing wrong with that, but I already have a black hoop. I'm not going to get a special snowman one because it doesn't add to my, stuff. So, and you can't really see it unless you're really, really up close. Otherwise, it just looks like a bit dirty from a distance. But look at the interior. Now I might get it just because I can look inside. It's nice and open. It's bright and it's cute, 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 cute. Okay, just saying. Come on, Lug. You can do this. Like, I'm one of these people who will buy a bag simply because the interior is so cute. There we go. All right, so let's read this here. So, meet the small bag for all your big adventures. Wearable as a crossbody or belt bag, filled with tons of pockets, armed with RFID protection. That's new. The Super Coupe is just right when you want to travel light with a lot of stuff. That might not make sense, but trust us, Lug makes it possible. Okay, so measurements. Now I do have my coupe with me, so let's measure this out with a regular coupe. So it says 7 3/4 inches wide, which is, yep, pretty much the same. 5.5 inches high, which is the same, and 1.5 inches deep, which is the same. Okay, so the actual overall dimensions, absolutely the same as a regular coupe. I'm not going to weigh it, and I'm not going to measure the straps at all, so let's move on to the features. Okay, so the exterior features, you've got one front pocket, which we saw, 2 zipper compartments, which is, yeah, what we always know. One rear, there's a rear pocket. Okay, that should be interesting to see. belt loops, removable crossbody strap, and then the interior, one zipper pocket and one clear view ID holder, which again, exact same as the original coupe. RFID in the rear view compartment. Why wouldn't they make that the whole thing? Because then you can be flexible as to where you put your stuff. Just saying. Okay. Well, it doesn't say anything about folding my laundry or taking the garbage out. So I am so far not thinking this is very super. I think they should have called this limited edition or special edition or Cooper. I don't know. Coupe Plus. I think Coupe Plus would have been good. Because that's really all it is. It's just a coupe with some added features, but it's not super. Like, super either indicates to me like it's amazing or it's huge. Like, if it's super, this thing should be like the size of my car, but it's not. So okay, let's move on. Let's look at the video. Let's see what the video has to say. So again, no volume because I don't want to get copyright dinged on the music. So that's actually the exact one I just measured out. I have mine in my crimson large dot in front of me here. It looks the same, except the zipper and the quilting. Ah, there's the back zipper. Okay. Well, the pockets aren't very big. And the interior so far looks exactly the same. Yeah, okay. I'm not super impressed. I'm not thinking this is all that super at the moment. Look, I love my coupes. I have 8 regular size coupes. I have 1 extra large and 1 in a VL. So I am a coupe girl. I'm not one of these people who doesn't understand coupes. I get coupes. But the reason why I like my coupe, and I'll tell you right off the bat, the thing that I like the most about the coupe is the small size and the fact that it has a clean front. So the regular coupe doesn't have the zipper in the front, and it just makes it beautiful to look at all on its own. So if it's just sitting there on the table or sitting on a whatever, it looks beautiful because it doesn't have the line destroyed by that zipper in the front. So okay, I like to put a zipper there because it gives you an extra place to put stuff, but it does ruin the line of it. So the reason why I love my coupes is because I actually bought them so I could use when I go to parties, and I go to someone's house or whatever it is, a barbecue, birthday party, shower, whatever. I want to have a bag that I can wear that looks like an accessory of my outfit as opposed to a bag that I'm carrying around. Because if I'm carrying a purse, it gets big, it's cumbersome, and it doesn't blend in. I love the coupe because it just blends in. It looks like part of my outfit in that it's part of my clothing, not like a separate purse that I'm carrying around. And that's why I like it, and it just blends into my outfit. When there's a zipper there, I find it ruins the line. I think it ruins the sleekness. That was what I liked about it because it looked almost like a bag that you could carry anywhere. So it could be like a dress-up occasion, it could be a dress-down occasion, it could be a fancier occasion depending on the color and the quilting, or you can like wear it casually to like a ball game or a barbecue. But you could also probably wear it if you have a really, really nice, cool outfit and you're going out for, cocktails at a really fancy bar. When you put a zipper on it like that, I think it ruins the line and it takes away from the cuteness of the bag. It suddenly now looks like a purse and it doesn't look like just a cute little bag. So for me already, that's not great. And I'm looking at that back zipper. Now it's so sad. I feel bad about saying these things because I do love that they've added the zippers. Zippers are always my friend. I love pockets. Don't get me wrong. But that back zipper, if you're wearing it as a belt bag, I'm looking at it. How do you access that pocket? That means you have to sort of pull the bag away off of your body. So it has to be worn loosely enough that you can pull that away from you to be able to access that zipper that happens to live underneath the belt loops. Which, if you're wearing it as a belt bag, it's not a convenient place for that zipper to live. So it would only work if you're wearing it crossbody, which is fine, and that's probably how I would wear it most of the time. But if you are a belt bag person, and that is how you carry it, that getting into that back pocket is not going to be easy, and it might even be almost impossible. So my suggestion would be, and this is something I've actually always wished that they would do, is I wish they would put that belt loop into the middle of the coupe, because I have always wanted to wear this as a sling bag. I wanted to wear this across my chest so that I could have my true essentials inside my coat, up against my body. So my small wallet, my phone, a couple of essentials right up against my body. So it's almost like a travel bag. But when you wear it as a sling, because the loops are at the top, the bottom flaps and it doesn't sit up against your body, especially when there's like stuff in it. So if they had put the belt loops in the middle, it would balance itself better. You could still wear it as a crossbody, because you would be hanging the coupe off of the little D-rings on the side with the straps, with a crossbody strap. But then if you wear it as a belt bag, it would sit a little bit lower, so the top of it would come up a little bit, which wouldn't matter because it's such a small bag. But then you could wear it as a sling, and the bottom wouldn't flap open. But then also, if you would put the belt loops in the middle and move that zipper higher, then you could access that back pocket and that bag zipper, whether you're wearing it as a sling, as a crossbody, or as a belt bag. So that would be, to me, the improvement that they should make. So even the Super Coupe, I think, needs improvement. And I think the Super Coupe also should have a zipper, like a privacy zip pocket or a clear view pocket in the front compartment. And I always, because I love my clear views, so to make this better, one, I would probably get rid of that zipper at the front and maybe turn it into like a little magnetic closure or something like that, so that you don't see a big line across the front. Still have a pocket there if you want, but make it sort of more streamlined so that you don't see it. Put that belt loop in the back, down in the middle, and then move that back zipper higher. And then in that front compartment that is not RFID protected, put a clear view pocket in there so that you could have a few things that you could see, and then you would still have your regular pocket, and then you have the back pocket with the privacy zip pocket in the back and the little card slots. So there we go. That's how I would improve this. And if they want to call it super, make it fold my laundry, or make me dinner, or something, or leap tall buildings. That's it. So there we go. That's my first impression of the Super Coupe. What's it called? Convertible crossbody bag. Let me know if you're getting it. Let me know how many you're getting, what color, what you think of it. If you have had coupes in the past, do you think it's an improvement? Would you call it super? If not, what would it have to have for you to call it super? Those are my questions. So there you go. I'm very curious to see how this works out for you guys and what you think of it. I don't know. Yeah, I love my coupes. I was excited about this one. I'm significantly less excited now. But you know what? In some ways that's great, because that means I'm not spending any money this weekend. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.